Let's go ahead and begin by importing the presets into Lightroom Classic. I'm in the Develop module, and I'm going to access the Presets panel on the left. I'll click that plus icon and choose Import Presets. I'll navigate to the Nicolesy Color Grading zip file, select it, and then click Import. You'll see those presets automatically appear in the Presets panel. Now let's import the presets into Lightroom. I'm on the desktop version here. I'm going to go ahead and access the Edit panel and then choose Presets. I'll click this drop-down and select Import Presets. I'll navigate to the Nicolesy Color Grading zip file, select it, and then click Import. Those presets are automatically added here in the Presets panel. And if you use the mobile versions of Lightroom, once you've imported these into the desktop version, they will automatically appear in your phone and tablet versions of Lightroom. If you use Camera Raw, you can also use these presets as well. If you've already imported them into Lightroom Classic, they'll automatically appear here inside of the Presets panel, which you can locate here on the far right. If you don't see those presets appear, you can import them by clicking this drop-down and then select Import Profiles and Presets. Navigate to that zip file and then go ahead and click Import. I'm not going to do that here because they are already imported into my version of Adobe Camera Raw. And if you click the drop-down, you'll see all of the presets. Applying a Nicolesy Color Grading preset is simple. If you like, you can start out by going over to the Presets panel and hover over the presets until you find one that looks good for your photo. But I recommend beginning with a simple basic adjustment of your image. I'm going to head over to the Basic panel. The color grading presets don't affect anything you see inside of this panel. So if you edit something now, applying one of the color grading presets will not change any of those sliders. So for this image, I may want to add a touch of warmth with that white balance slider, increase the contrast, decrease the highlights to remove some of those hot spots, increase the whites to intensify the brightness in the scene, and decrease the blacks to further enhance the contrast. Now that I have some nice basic settings applied to my raw photo, I'm ready to stylize it with one of the color grading presets. I'll go over to those presets, and as I hover over each preset, you can actually see the change happen without actually having to click one of the presets to apply it. So I'll go ahead and choose one of these and click to apply. At the top of the presets panel, you'll notice an amount slider. Moving this slider to the right will intensify the preset, and moving it to the left will make it more subdued. So if you find that one of the presets is too subtle or too strong, play around with that amount slider to kind of fine-tune that perfect look for your image. And if you want to reset the amount slider, double-click the name of that slider and it'll set it back to 100. Now let's take a look at the panels on the right in the Develop module to see which panels were affected by these presets. As I mentioned previously, all of your basic edits will remain intact and will not be changed by applying any of these presets. However, the tone curve, color grading, and effects panels do have changes made to them. You can go in and make further adjustments to these sliders if you want to really customize the look of your color grading effect. And lastly, if you'd like to remove the edits that were created using one of these presets, I've also created a very simple reset preset at the very top of this pack. Go over to the Presets panel and click the Reset preset at the very top. In the description, it reminds you of those 3 things that you'll have reset once you click that preset. And those are also the same 3 items that are adjusted when you click any of those presets below.